Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Jordan Love, preseason, week 1, overreaction time. Fired up for this one. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. So before we dive into the video, a quick reminder about the Quarterback School Patreon community. If you enjoy the YouTube channel, you like the way that I talk and teach ball, you will love the Quarterback School Patreon community, really trying to create the environment of what it's like in an NFL quarterback room. So all sorts of detail, nuance about the quarterback position, offensive ball, how to beat defenses and different defensive structures. If you dig that, you will love the Quarterback School Patreon community. Jump over there, join, become a member. I appreciate the support. As for this video, let's get into it. All right, Jordan Love, preseason, week 1, overreaction time. First one we're going to show here is a nice little alert at the line of scrimmage, middle field closed, naked to the left. Love the fact that he gets downhill, takes what the defense gives him a strike. I know people say that throwing to the left is a little bit easier for quarterbacks than throwing to the right now. Hard for me to think that's true, but sure enough, people I respect say it. Really nice job from Jordan Love getting downhill here. So a few things here, just the operational element of it. See him at the line of scrimmage. They're getting the look they want. Alert, alert, communicated at the line of scrimmage. Love to see it. We're going to fake this thing. And then the thing that I love to see here, as far as just kind of the operational element of it, we're going to fake. And then we are coming out of this thing with depth and carving this downhill, as opposed to coming back here, faking it, and then coming flat. Okay, so it's that depth part of it that I really like to start. From there, we're going to have the slide flat. We're going to have the something usually to the corner, some sort of over to get the 3 levels. Then we're going to get that secure, that late flat. But this is, in my opinion, is not an easy throw, especially the further away it gets. So just technique-wise here, that I love to see from Jordan Love, again, is hitting it, getting depth, and then watch him carve that thing down towards his target. Just a really nice job. Again, polished, kind of wide zone, keeper world, carve it. So see how he hits the 15, he goes past the 15 to the 14, then comes back to the 16. That's just a really nice job. He does a nice job. They probably over keeper naked him, in my opinion, early in this game. I think they do 3. I'm going to show 2. I like this one to the left, though, carving it downhill. Again, you can kind of see his eyes. It looks like he goes 1 to the flat, 2 to the over, 3 back to the flat. That's a really nice job getting through that 1, 2, 3 read. Next one. Here's that go ball. He takes a shot to the bottom. I don't have a problem with it. Middle field closed, bump press. I think we'll talk potentially about things that could maybe make this a little bit easier. I think this safety just makes a nice play. I think the route potentially could be a little bit better as far as the space he creates. But watch the helmet stripe. He holds this thing, gun, 3-step to the right, hold, flip your hips, back to it, and really drops it kind of down his line for Watson. Now the corner, the free safety makes a good play. He tracks that thing, could probably make a better play on it if he was world class. But this idea being pre-snap here, it's easy, and don't be the cat that screenshots me because of this, but it's easy after the fact to say, oh, he loses here. You know, this is an L. The corner's running with him. He's hip to hip. Well, we got to trust our guy to win this one-on-one bump versus middle field closed here. Okay, but we don't know the fact that they're going to, looks like, bring the safety, green dog the backer, which is then going to leave a huge hole for the over. Now, I will say potentially, you know, you'd maybe love to see if Jordan Love hit the back and he could just see that this wasn't a winner at this point. They're essentially running hip to hip here. Well, then you say, no, all right, then let's come off and work this. That potentially could grow there. But again, I really don't think it's a bad decision. If you look out here, bump, closed, let's take a shot. Let's take a shot. We trust him to win. The other thing here about it that I should mention is that this route gets pushed to the sideline here. We don't have the sideline on the video, but you would love to be able, in a perfect world, you want to beat this corner quickly. So you gap him at the line of scrimmage, then you get on top of him and stack him so that he's running essentially behind you. So he's kind of in this trail position and you're on top of him with space to be able to drop this thing in. Oftentimes, y'all will hear me say, you know, drop it down the red line. Now, that's a black line. but you would love to be able to have a lot more space here to be able to drop this thing as opposed to push to the sideline, got to drop it right on his line. So just little things, not perfect anywhere, but I think for Jordan Love here, you can't be that mad at the decision. You can just say maybe when he goes to throw it, so he goes to throw it right there, maybe you say, nah, I don't love that. But I mean, he's hip to hip. You're trusting your guy to run by him. He does run by him. He just gets pushed a little to the sideline, and the free safety makes a nice play. Let's just play it out, though, like he doesn't throw it. So say he says no right there, then you can see that crosser coming across, right? I mean, those are the ones that you see the pictures in the video, and you're just like, damn, that's a big hit. But you got to take the shot that you like when you like it, and it comes up first here. Next one, 3rd and 7. Now, this is a tough one for me. We're going to miss the number 3 up top on the over. This is about as wide-ass open as you can get. And this is one of the ones where you really want to start staying away from. To me, this is missing a layup. 3rd and 7 is going to be a tough down and distance in the league. To catch someone this wide open on what I would say is about as simple as of a crosser as you can get here. So who knows exactly how they sort this thing out, if this is what they want to do defensively. I can't imagine that's what it is. But you got all sorts of time. Just hit the back here. Stay nice and level. This is the one thing I will say from watching Jordan Love a little bit in this game. He's really changing his levels, meaning to me he's popping up as opposed to being rotational and staying, having his hips and shoulders kind of stay in the same path. His eyes, you'll hear me say eyes level, those types of things. If you just watch the top of his drop here, to me he's bouncing all over the place, makes things hard. So right there, see how he kind of like jumps up. So he hits his back foot on the 25, up, a full yard hitch. He's super wide. And then we're missing that thing with a big miss radius. There's nothing about the Patriots aim small, miss small right here. Whoop. And I think he could help himself with his feet. If his feet were a little bit more lined up, he's lined up to throw to the right there. Again, just, you should know exactly what I'm going to do here. You take a pen and you draw this thing toes to toes. Where's it going? It's going this way. Well, where the hell does he end up throwing this thing? He ends up throwing this thing this way. That's unnecessarily difficult. Just at the back of your drop, be lined up where you want to go. We're going to let this thing develop over here. We're not going to track him like recess. I just think his feet, and then watch his shoulders. He just bounces all over the place here. Whoop! That's a lot of eye movement. Whoop! I mean, oh, jeez. That's a tough miss. So just stay level, stay a little bit more consistent. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications, let it wash over you. An easy way to support the channel, but it means a lot to me. So thank you for subscribing and getting the notifications. I appreciate it. We've already talked about the Quarterback School Patreon community. Great way to support the channel and get even more Quarterback School content. Then we have Quarterback School courses. This is the absolute premium content available through the channel. All of my favorite football topics, deep dives on RPOs, tempos, pass protection, how to beat every coverage. We even have an entire offensive system available. Get over there, check out the Quarterback School courses. The links are in the video description. We also have a bunch of free resources available. If you're interested in any and all of those, links are in the video description. And finally, follow me across social media platforms, usually most active on Twitter, X. Make it happen. I appreciate it. As for this video, let's get back to it. Next one. I put this one on here just because I thought this is one of those ones that quarterbacks can learn from, because this is a screen. And in my world, and in most quarterback rooms in the league, they will say that the throw of a backfield screen, even though this is to a tight end, this is from the pocket, a backfield screen, that's on the quarterback to deliver it to the screen catcher. So you got to navigate that with either touch or arm angle. Right here, he goes arm angle, low, and the DN makes a play on it. Now, the part that's really sickening, so what I mean by that is this throw, you're going to have a free runner. You've got this guy right in your face. You got to navigate this with the throw. I think most quarterbacks here would go hand grenade up and over. If you want to get cute and do the arm angle thing, you got a higher percentage chance that this happens and it gets batted. Now, the part that is sickening here is the fact that we're going to get two guys out and they're going to cover up both the linebacker types. And this thing would have been a massive hit. So really the first guy who's going to make this tackle is probably in the middle of the field back here. And these are the ones that these really hurt. And it's one of those things that will be lost unless you watch the All-22. So, I mean, look at this hit. So just retreat a little, show some touch, but look at that. I mean, there's the guy who's going to make the tackle is on the 15, if he makes the tackle. Really tough. And again, just a little bit easier to see the angle here. But this is a split-second decision. I don't know, man. I get why you want to do these arm angles. It's cool. It looks cool. Everybody's doing it. But if you could throw that thing hand grenade left-handed, and that's a big hit. Look at the linemen. The linemen are out there doing their thing. I mean, that's going to be a massive hit right up the numbers. Damn. Next one here, 3rd and 5. Nice little quick out to the Watson up top on the shift, the number 1, with the motion. Right on him, first down. Just take what the defense gives you. You know, a little miscommunication defensively. I see across the league a lot of guys are going to this kind of what I'm used to calling 2-step footwork for gun quick game. I do like the rhythm that it brings them in, and I think Jordan Love does a really nice job of being lined up here. So 1, 2. So the footwork I'm talking about is left foot. You're in left foot up stance, left foot, right foot, all his cleats in the ground. His ankle is lined up to his target. He puts that thing exactly where he wants. Now, he gets about as wide as anybody who plays consistently in the league with his base. But left foot, right foot, nice rhythm. You know, I think there's a lot to like here. This is not my favorite throw in the world, just because it's unnecessarily difficult. You can see the DBs, look at 24 and 27 chirping at each other. He's thinking 27 needs to come down and take that flat away. Regardless, Jordan Love, nice decision, nice vision. This is making a layup. This is making a free throw. And I love the rhythm. 1, 2, boop. See all his cleats in the ground here? Left foot, right foot, locked in, ready to go. Right on him, first down. Let's go. Next one here, another naked to the left. This time they do a nice job protecting the edge for Jordan Love. He's going to get out, go into his left, flip his hips, find the over. Really nice job. There's a lot to like here, specifically from Love, getting out on the edge, flipping his hips, driving the ball down the field. This thing really catches Dobbs. Nice play fake. Again, out there, flip your hips, drive it. Right on the 8 and the 7. Boom. Fastball. Love it. So this is already the second naked or keeper that we're going to show in this video. It's the third one, I think, that the Packers did. It's actually not a great drawing. He's even going to get even more depth and come downhill. So the routes here are really corner and over where the ball ends up going. Okay, that's great. Now, the part that I like, the subtle part here, is the wide edge. Okay, so if this is the tackle, the worst case scenario for a quarterback usually is a free runner right at the quarterback as you come out of this fake this way with your back turn, and you got to make somebody move, get vertical, and just throw it away. So the way you can kind of protect that is by having an inline tight end, a wing, and then a close wide receiver. So really an iteration of bunch, even if it isn't true bunch, more wing, super check mark. And what we do here is we check, and then we're late into the flat, kind of like that late flat. The next part of this is kind of the bang flat where you're going to secure the edge with the wing, and then he's kind of the first one in the flat. So we've got the initial one in the flat, and we've got the late, and they both secure the edge to allow Jordan Love not to have to worry about anything when he comes out here. So you'll notice how open this is as opposed to, oh no, there's someone right in our lap. So again, subtle little things that offensive architects can do to protect their quarterback. Now what that does is it only allows you 2 people out on the route, but they win. They get one of them open, and it's a really nice play. So I just love to see the protection of the young quarterback, to be able to have him have success, not have to worry about a hot edge, but then get out on the edge and do him, drive the ball down the field. Love it. Last one here, touchdown pass, double crossers here. Like the motion or the shift here, usually to be able to tell if it's man or zone. You get man, we're going to play action, have 2 crossers. Usually trying to throw it to the guy running underneath. Good enough throw. Nice job going up to get it. Again, nice play fake. Watch that mesh over the ball. Whoop. The landmarks are usually those back pylons. It's just, again, nice, clean, easy read, play action. Give your young quarterback a shot to throw a touchdown, feel good. So the first part here is just the shift. So when we shift here, we're going to see if we can get a man or zone read. Oftentimes this play will be with a man zone check. So if you don't see the corner run like he did here, and you caught zone, you just come out and run whatever. Run wide zone out of this formation. It doesn't really matter. Run inside zone. Run duo. But they do catch what they want. So now we've got man to man, right? So man, middle field closed. Okay. Don't love playing middle field closed inside the 10, but whatever. From here, we're going to run the double crossers. So here's the guy over the top. And then you can see the back here. Dobbs on the other side is able to kind of slow this thing, and then he's trying to use that mesh and explode away from it. So trying to get like a little rub, a little pick, depending on what side of the ball you're at. And you're really just trying to find the one-on-one and aim to that back pylon. Should get a great opportunity for a touchdown. A lot of teams run this. I actually like this play called at around the 5 as opposed to around the 10, but right here works perfectly. And you can see the wide receiver up top, Dobbs, be able to kind of slow accelerate, trying to use that pick going underneath. Nice read, good enough touch. Nice touchdown. Again, I just really like the design, the aggressiveness, going at it, good vision, nice touch, body him up. Let's go. So that is a wrap. Jordan Love, preseason week 1. I thought there was a lot to like. I thought that there certainly wasn't perfect. I think that I appreciated the play design, maybe giving some scaffolding to have some plays be a little bit more assured to be successful or easier. But overall, I thought he made some nice throws. Really liked the touchdown, the ability to show some touch. Was it perfect? No. I think, just some of the misses scare me a little bit just as far as the spray radius and kind of the decision-making on the screens, maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Want to make sure that we can make our layups and our free throws to be able to then give us the opportunities for those wow throws down the field that we can potentially see from Jordan Love and company this year. Either way, let me know what you thought of the video. Please don't overreact either, Packer fans. I appreciate the engagement and all of that, but we got a long way to go. Excited to see more from Jordan Love. Let me know what you think, what you thought of the video. I appreciate it. I will see you next time. Have a good one.